y'all doing? It's been a while. I don't think I made a video in like 6 months. Just in the shop, kind of pissing around. Figured I gotta get something up and talk to you guys. Was kind of a busy summer, which it always is. I got a lot of video. It's on a bunch of my friends' phones that I worked with. Of kind of work stuff, salmon processing, fishing, stuff like that. If any of you guys are watching, how about you send me some of that footage so I can make a video or two with it. Hint, hint. But otherwise, I got some good ideas for some other stuff we can do and talk about. I've been watching a lot of your guys' videos, commenting here and there when I have time. Let's put some oil on that pike roon I made. It's getting a little dry. Just using some Watco. I got some Killinger snake juice. I love this stuff, but I don't want to waste it on these ones here that kind of get beat on and set out all the time. And save that for my axes. I got a little footage of me using this thing. Maybe I'll stick it on the end of this video. There's a video of me building it too. I call it the pike roon. Kind of just for stabbing logs and dragging them out of the pickup so I don't get smashed fingers and shit like that. But yeah, been keeping busy. Was a great summer, good fall, right up until October 30th. My father died unexpectedly 2 days after his 62nd birthday. Was out working and see no sign of it or anything like that. So I had to fly back to Wisconsin, be with family, take care of some things there. Then I always go back for the hunting season in November, so I stayed for that. Was just a little different. Well, I mean, a lot different without him. Nothing really exciting happened during hunting season. We all got some deer, but just wasn't the same. I'll probably talk a little bit more about my dad, some upcoming videos. He was a kind of a jack of all trades when it came to construction, but he really excelled at stuff other people couldn't do. Oddball framing, stairs, steps, stuff like that. Taught me a lot. Wasn't much into the fine finish stuff like I'm kind of getting into. That's kind of why I'm doing it. Just the fact that something a little bit newer to me that I can learn with as well. Sucker's really soaking up that oil. It needed it. I've been watching some of your guys' videos. I'm commenting when I get time. Just finished watching one Caster Man did there. I love his videos. Me and him must have a similar brain. Because he just did one I watched where he was looking for store-bought handles at Home Depot. And I look at handles no matter where I go. And I just think it's awesome when I see other people doing the same and see what kind of factory cheapo handles that everyone's putting out and getting an idea of them. So yeah, thanks Caster Man for them. I enjoy stuff like that. And Rock of Ages, been watching yours. See, you're still pissing people off with your opinion. Nothing wrong with that. It's your opinion. No one's got to agree with it. But you know that already. I'll put another coat on there at some point. Another firewood tool that I don't know how I ever did without one. These log jacks work just like a cant hook. A PV's a little bit different, but same idea, you know. But then once you get the log in there, you can just tip it up and put it off the ground, which works great for me because I cut a lot on the beach. There's a lot of sand and rocks. Really helps on the chain. Don't have to bend over as far. There's a lot of leverage. There's multiple reasons to use one of these. But old guy gave me this. I cut some wood for him. He had it when he moved. He told me, he's like, you could really use that. And they're not cheap. So I was really appreciative of that. I used it a lot. But it gets left in the back of the truck. You guys know how it goes. I have different types of tools. Some of them get used and put away and shined up real nice. And other ones I use a lot and they stay in the back of the truck or sitting next to the log pile or the wood pile. East Grand Woodsman has a great channel. Puts out some great videos, does a lot of work on them. Been watching his too. Did a nice little cabin build for a little bear hunting camp. I enjoyed that video. I love the small, basic cabins and everyone's ideas on how they build them and stuff like that. So that was a nice one to follow throughout the summer. And of course, Indiana Doug, man, his channel just blew up. Well deserved, because guy's putting out videos all the time. And not just videos to fill content either. They got some thought behind them. Sometimes it's a weird ass thought with Doug, which I love. He's got a great sense of humor. Puts out good videos. The shorts. The shorts are nice if you ain't got a lot of time. You watch a 30-second, 1 minute video, something like that. Usually has a little humor to them. Likes to give you a little sneak peek, maybe at a longer video. Suck you right in. Good job on getting all them subs. You really deserved it. Man, these are soaking up the oil. Picked up this apron when I was cleaning out a guy's garage for him. Old Twin City Hardware. It's been used and abused, and I love it. Threw it on so I didn't get my new sweatshirt full of oil. I mean, it's going to get full of oil eventually. See if we can save it for a week or so. My daughter got me that. I like the sweatshirts. Dressing in layers. It's kind of my thing. I don't really use a heavy jacket, so. Tell me, for those of you that don't make videos, just my subscribers that comment, let me know what you've been up to, what you got plans for the new year, stuff like that. I'm interested. I mean, I hope the new year goes great for everybody. It's been a rough couple for a lot of you. I mean, for the most part, I've been blessed. Had some doing what I want. Like I said, had a death in the family and stuff like that, but comes with the territory of living. A little tip for you guys. When you're making a video like this, put the oil on, rub it around side to side. Don't hold it like this and put the oil on like this, because it's just, no one wants to watch your video if you're doing this, right? Sick minds, I tell you. I got a whole bunch of this Waco oil. It was in my shop and got froze, but it doesn't really seem to affect it. Like glue and some of the other paints and stuff like that. So I used to make sure it was kept at a constant temp. But no more. I go through enough of it. Doesn't seem to bother anything. Log jack. If you don't have one, I highly suggest one of them. If you haven't made something like this either, it's a nice little project, a little piece of all thread, couple nuts. This is a shovel handle. You could also use a sapling, a limb, 2x2, shape it. Not a lot of power going on it. Just a nice overall tool. I dipped it in oil, hardened the tip. It lost a little bit of its sharpness right off the bat, but I haven't sharpened it since I made it. And it's at the exact sharpness where you can stab it into a log, but still just pops out instantly. Which, for a pick or roon and stuff like that, even an axe, you want something that's going to slice in, but not stick. So getting that geometry right's a little experimental, but basically there's a little tiny hook right at that end is all it took. All right, let me clean up. We'll come back and do a little more bullshitting. Figured I'd show you. I keep buying stuff. I sell some stuff too. I don't show you everything I buy, so I'm gonna try tacking stuff here and there in some of these videos on some acquisitions I acquired throughout the year. And one of the best ones I got was maybe June, July-ish. That's a word, right? Somewhere in there. But yeah, me and my buddy went to a garage sale here in Alaska. He's an axe collector as well. For some reason, he walked right by this axe I'm about to show you. I'd never seen it, and I scooped it up right away. Had no price tag on it. Hollered at the guy, said, "What do you need for this?" And he goes, $10. Didn't argue, said deal. By the time I bought everything else, I bought some shotgun shells, like 5 little jugs of still mixing oil, stuff like that. I think it came to 20. So I divided up, and I probably paid $1 for every item that I got, which was still a great deal. But this was sitting there. Just a no-name. I haven't even cleaned it up yet. No-name, double bit, cruiser. They got it on a full-size 32-inch handle. I popped it up. Look at this shelf they got that sucker on. Not a bad handle. It's got some damage at the end, but they got it shaved down so far. Make some, maybe a hatchet handle out of it or something, but it's got a little imprint on it right here of something. Not sure if it's a 1 or a 10 or the weight. Clean it up and see. It's nothing fancy, but it's a cruiser. And those of you guys that have been looking for them know they're hard to come by. And when you find them, even no names, they are super expensive. And Killinger has these Adirondack handles for these, which would be amazing. But a few years back, I was at the local hardware store looking at their handles, like Casterman does. And they had a cruiser, double bit handle in there. It's, I don't know if you guys can even see that. Nice grain. Minus the stupid staple that they use for when they hang them and put their lacquer and stuff on, but I've learned to deal with that. But it wasn't there before. I don't know where it came from. They must have found it in the back because I check there all the time. Kerf ain't bad. A little off to one side, but I can deal with that. Like I said, it's got some staining on it and some nicks here and there. But price tag on it said $7.99. When I brought it up, it wasn't in their system. There's no scan code on it. And the woman looked at it and she goes, "That's in pretty rough shape. How's $3.99 sound?" And I said, "Sounds like a deal." I've been tossing this around my shop for a couple years now, thinking maybe I could modify it for something if I don't get a cruiser. And then patience paid off. I ended up with a cruiser. So we're going to put this on this, make a dandy little double bit out of it. I was thinking this might be a candidate for a full polish. It's got some nicks in it, but that kind of looks real good with a full polish. But I don't know if I want to stick that much time into it, because I'm going to use it. So I might just get sharpened and hung. That's one project I got. I'm going to try to space some of these projects out for you. There's ones I'm going to show you. So I'm only going to show you a couple here that I got. What else we got? Oh, little no-name, tiny little plane. Couple bucks at a thrift shop. These are just super handy. Once again, I keep throwing Casterman out there, but he's got a video where he shows you that you can use these on axe handles and stuff if you want to even. This one's barely, from the bottom on it's original mill marks on it, so it hasn't been hardly ever used, but come in handy for some things. What else I got? Oh, transitional plane. I'll do a full video on one of these. This is a keen cutter. I just love them. They're really, as far as planes go, they're pretty damn cheap. Not very collectible. But wood on wood just makes great users. And it's a keen cutter. I love my keen cutter. I got the books. I'll pull this out, clean it up. We'll find it in that 1917 catalog. See what it sold for new. Do a little investigation on it. I know you guys like that. I got a few other things too, but let's spread it out. You're probably tired of listening to me bullshit. One more thing. Watco Danish oil. This is a container. It comes in. Been in this container for a long time. Made by Rust-Oleum now. Got the barcode on it. Cleaning out old guy's shed. He had this one sitting on the shelf. It's new. Full. I haven't opened it yet because it's rusted on there a little tight. Black walnut for color. But there is no barcode on this, which tells me, I don't know when Watco went to barcodes, but I don't even go by these dates, but roughly like 1980, 81, 82, somewhere in there, the military said everything they buy will have to have a barcode on it. So then pretty much everybody in the world that made a product put barcodes on it. So this is probably before that even, because most of them went to like 76, 78, they would start putting barcodes on. So this is an old one. Yeah, it's full. Still in nice shape. Look good on a shelf, but I'm going to use whatever's in it. It sounds like it's got some viscosity and thickness to it. We're going to pop this open and use it sometime. Nice little collector tin. It was free. I'm a big fan of using stuff that's free, so I don't have to buy it because I'm cheap. All right. I'm going to tack a little video of the pike or roon on the end of this. You guys take her easy, and we'll see you soon. Happy New Year.